there guys, I'd like to thank you for joining in with me today. This is going to be another Farming Simulator 25 video. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It would surely help me to grow the channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those in the section below. Today I want to go over planting um, sunflowers or corn or anything of that nature. So in this section you'll have to buy a planter. You can't just use the regular seeder like you've been using before. Kind of just want to go through some of these just to kind of take a look at them. This one is obviously a big special one. Obviously they're used for sunflowers, soybeans. This one in particular does not require any cultivating or plowing to be done before you use it. It's direct, I guess you call it a direct drill or a direct seeder. It does not have any sort of fertilizer that would go on it. Just the seeding. But you can look through all of these. Obviously, you can see this is only a 4.5, a 6, a 6.7, an 8.1, and as you see, the width goes up, the price goes up as well. So for my purposes, I decided to buy this one here, the Horsch. I put the fertilizer distribution unit, yes, on it. I also put the track loosening tines and the ridge markers on it as well. I'm not sure what the ridge markers are used for, but I went ahead and bought that. We'll see how to work it as we get into doing the seeding process. Also wanted to show you here the combination. You also have to have this front seeder to go on your tractor. This planter specifically requires a 160 or 170 horsepower tractor. In which case, if you notice, the ones that you come with, that come with the game, the small John Deere is only a 116. That's as high as you can get it. And then when you look back at the medium tractor that you have from the game, when it starts, the Challenger, it does not have a front loading or hooking mechanism. So in that case, we had to wind up purchasing a medium-sized tractor to be able to plant this crop. And in this case, I bought the John Deere 6R series. I left it pretty much the way it comes. I just put it to the US design. I did not upload or did not add the front loader attachment or any sort of extra special things on it. Was running quite tight on money. I didn't expect all of this to cost all of this amount of money. I got into it before I realized how much it was going to cost, but this was the tractor I was looking into buying anyway, so this is not going to be that big of a deal. We'll recuperate that money back pretty quickly. But as you can see, I tried to use each of those tractors. They just wasn't going to do it, so we're just going to have to go ahead and buy this one. So we come over here and we can go ahead and attach this front system to the tractor, and we're going to go over here, and I've already got some stuff laid out. We're going to go ahead and put the we're going to refill the fertilizer up in the front, and I think we're probably well, okay. So I'm not sure. So it loaded up the extra seed, but I don't see where it loaded up the fertilizer. Let me just attach the vac the rear unit to the thing, and we'll see. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and unload. Refill additional tank. Solid fertilizer. There we go. It's loading now. Wasn't sure why that did that, but it somehow it's not gonna let me load any more of that, so that's okay. Let's go ahead and close these covers down, and we'll maybe I didn't have it selected on the front. We'll see. And then we're gonna need to fold up this seeder, and then we're gonna go ahead and take it over to the field. So this is the same field that we purchased a couple of videos ago. I have already bought the harvester front part for the to do this this crop. So, and we made about 50,000 off of it. So I felt we would just go ahead and do it again. And this tractor is obviously going to help us to get this done pretty quickly, or you know, in a pretty effective manner. So we'll just get this thing set up. We're going to go at the smallest part of the field, and we're going to go ahead and start unfolding this seeder, and we'll start here in the middle. I think this will be a nope, we need to go over here and get this one. Sorry about that. For some reason I felt like that one was the one. We're gonna have a little bit of overlap, but we're gonna do the best we can. We're gonna go ahead and lower this thing down. I've never used one of these before, so I have no idea how it works. Let's lower him down, and let's see here. Everything looks like it's set up, so let's go ahead and get this running, and let's see how quickly it's going to use the fertilizer and the sun and the seeds. Okay, so that looked like it was pretty good. It didn't seem to be using it a whole lot. Obviously we'll have to see after we get the whole field done. But it's laying down the seed. You can see it there clicking off on the counter, so that's a good thing. We know that it's working. Let's back out a little bit so we can have a little better view. So somehow I have a feeling that you could probably fill that front with more seed if you needed it. But the sunflowers seem to be pretty easy to harvest, and made a pretty decent amount of money for the size of the field. And just feel like we want to go ahead and do it again. I might want to do corn eventually. It's pretty much the same exact process. You don't have to buy any extra equipment for that, so that may be something we do later on. I want to buy those 3 fields down there, but of course now I don't have the money. But we're soon to be having some grass coming in, and we'll be able to get that baled up and sold. So that'll be some money coming in, and so we'll be all right. This is the first tractor I've bought. I've bought a lot of pieces of equipment. This is the first tractor I bought. It's really a pretty nice little deal there. The other one, I don't know. We're gonna see how the damage is on it. My other one, I had to repair it quite often, maybe because it was older. So we're gonna see about this one, you know, how much we have to repair this one. But yeah, we could use this one for doing our plowing and all kinds of stuff. We can just keep our other one. We'll use him to maybe transport bales, or drive the trailer for selling different crops that we've got stored whenever it's time to sell them. So we'll find uses for them. But yeah, this was what was required to be able to use these type of crops. Notice I put the track basically what that's doing there is it's got those two knives going in the ground, like with a like when you're just tilling up the ground with a regular I don't know what it's, can't remember what it's called, with a regular regular cultivator. So it's got those 2 little cultivators on each side, so that it gets rid of the track as it's putting the seeds in. I thought that was a pretty cool little deal with it. Track loosening tines, that's what they're called. So let me get it right, that way I don't have to worry about what it's called, but they're called track loosening tines. They're just right behind the tires there on both sides. Anyway, thought that was a pretty interesting little gadget. So yeah, they each run independently. They each have their own fertilizer that's being applied to the ground. It looks like it's not using up a ton of seeds, but it's definitely using them, and seems to be a pretty quick process, so pretty satisfied with it. I'm about to start trying to do some land management over on my farm. I'm going to take that middle section there and turn it into some greenhouses, and maybe get rid of the big red barn that comes with the game, and put some other types of things there, maybe like something that I can use a little more. That big red barn it's not really usable. I need a lean-to or something I can back my just back my equipment up into. I've got that equipment stuck everywhere. I also want to look into trying to figure out. I downloaded or installed an add-on that's supposed to be able to allow you to store your bales of hay, and I would like to find a spot there somewhere to do those as well, so I can let those round bales ferment after they've been wrapped, and just store them there and then go pick them up. I haven't used it to see how it works, so I don't really know if it's something that's going to be that useful. I don't really know, but grass seemed to be the way to make the money. I seem to make almost triple the money on the grass than I do any of my other crops. So for whatever reason, I've decided I don't want to just go ahead and do all grass. I want to at least experiment some with some of the other crops that we have. I just find it interesting to be able to do other things, and not get your farm, play it the way you want to play it. Just, have the best fun you can. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I just want people to, see kind of how I've been doing things, and you don't have to be min-max on everything and just have all the best crops. Just go ahead and experiment with whatever you want to grow, buy whatever equipment you want to buy. I mean, that's just the way that I look at it. I've got a little over 100 hours in the game, so I really enjoy it. I've had a fun time playing it, so really glad that I got into it. But anyway, guys, I don't know that there's any reason in me going on and making this video any longer, but I really do appreciate it if you've followed me this long. It really means a lot to me. I work a day job, and this is just kind of my passion of being able to play video games, and I just thought if I was going to play the games, I would try and do some instructional videos, some let's play things, and maybe y'all can get some information out of the videos that'll help you on your play along, or any of those things. So like I said, I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on the way out. It really helped me to grow my channel, help it to get in front of more people, and help with fighting that old YouTube algorithm. But anyway, guys, I really do appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye now.